Meet the Expert, a knowledge-sharing initiative of your knowledge partner, the Developing Bangladesh. We discuss on trade, investment, commerce, education, skills, economic development, global peace and prosperity, etc. issues. If you are interested to these issues, please subscribe to the channel. Developing Bangladesh, your knowledge partner, please subscribe now.
Assalamu alaikum, dear audience. In Meet the Expert session of Developing Bangladesh, we usually listen from an international expert on a very specific issue. Today, I am very delighted to host Mr. Satyakki Bhattacharjee. He is Managing Director of Growthsqapes Consulting, India. Today, he will be speaking on a very important topic, that is effect of mindfulness in professional success. So mainly, we will listen from him, what is mindfulness? Why mindfulness is important for getting success in every initiative? And how mindfulness could make the difference between your ordinary job and your targeted job and your mindful job. So without further ado, I would like to request you, sir, could you please introduce yourself with me and my audience?
Okay, great. Thank you, Mr. Mohammad Jainal. My name is Satyakki Bhattacharjee, and I work currently with a consulting organization as its managing partner. This consulting organization is called Growthsqapes Consulting Private Limited. And we fundamentally offer 5 solutions besides the entire gamut of HR consulting and advisory services. So apart from all the HR consulting and advisory services that we offer, we also are a total learning and development organization. We offer services in the area of leadership development and all levels of the organization. All our solutions are customized. The second pillar of our solution is sales, training, and development. We then offer solutions around personal effectiveness. We also have a very strong area of consulting, which is organizational development, change, which also includes all the other HR advisory and services. And also we have a strategy wing where we facilitate organizations to come up with their own business strategies. So that's me, and thank you so much for having me in this session. I would also like to tell you that mindfulness is a very, very dear topic to me. I have been doing mindfulness research for a long time. I am a practitioner of mindfulness for a long time. I have been coaching people on mindfulness, coaching leaders, and at all levels on mindfulness for a very long time now, because I have been in the corporate for 29, 30 years, and then I shifted table. So I think my interest in application and research around mindfulness would be about close to 20 years, last 20 years. And I had, visited several schools of mindfulness, whether it is the Vietnamese school of mindfulness, whether it is the Indian school of mindfulness, whether it is the, if I may call, the Western methods of mindfulness, which is also based on the Eastern philosophy. Of late, what you discussed of late, application of mindfulness in all walks of life, particularly in academic life, particularly in professional life, professional practice, corporate life, and particularly in sporting careers is coming up, and the efficacy of same is being recognized widely. So I'm very happy that you have chosen this topic. Whatever little I know about mindfulness, I will be more than glad to share the same. To me, mindfulness basically is in any way, in any number of ways, I can avoid being mindless is a simple way to understand mindfulness. Let me give you a very simple example. Let's say you are eating your favorite dish. And usually what we do is we are all busy. One thing after the other keeps on encroaching our attention, grabs our attention. So what we do is we just take our food and we just finish it. Because one, we are hungry, and secondly, there is less time. And third, this task of eating food has to get over. When we do that, many a times we don't even remember how did the food taste. And we don't even remember, oh, I just had my best payasam, or I had my best rasgulla, or I had the best biryani. We just don't remember. The alternate is, next time when I'm having food, next time you are having food, or next time, this is a small example, small exercise I'm giving to all our viewers across the world. Next time you're having food, whatever is your cuisine, whichever part of the world you are, whichever time of the day you are, wherever you are located, just do this. Take the food, keep it in your palate, and tell yourself, I am having this food. And if possible, focus entirely on the feeling of the rice or the bread or the veggies or the fruits or the nuts or the meat, whatever, or the drink, whatever, the way it touches your tongue, the way it feels in your cheeks, the way it touches your upper palate, just feel it. And then something happens. We start enjoying the food more. This is a very small example of mindful eating. When we become mindful, we become very, very aware of my own self, the activity that I'm indulging in, and I actually relish the activity with the fullest of the experience in my thoughts, in my feelings, and in the action of going through that activity. It's a very joyful experience. So if you like apple eaten mindfully will taste different than apple eaten mindlessly. So this is a very small example of, and a very, very common man's way of understanding mindfulness, other than going into the theoretical depths, the psychodynamic underpinning of it. This is a very simple understanding. Mindfulness is about avoiding being mindlessness. So this is what I would say in a nutshell.
Sir, thank you. Thank you very much. Actually, mindfulness is something more than attention.
Yes.
When we were students in classroom, teachers just advised us, please be attentive, be attentive, be careful, give your attention here. So attention plus feeling, emotion, and visualization, so everything includes in mindfulness. So I think today we will learn many things from you on this particular topic. But before that, I would like to request you, could you please explain a little bit what is the impact of mindfulness in our daily life? When it is our family activity or my routine job or my other daily life activities, what is the impact of mindfulness?
Okay. So I will again take the route of mindlessness. When we do any activity mindlessly, what happens? First, it becomes a job, it becomes a task. The enjoyment of the experience of going through it is just gone. Okay? So anything that I do mindlessly, that means, one, I'm doing it for the sake of doing. I do not have the intention of enjoying the experience of it. I am not there in that moment, I'm somewhere else. And I am not internally open to welcome the experience with all my curiosity and all my non-judgmental being to enjoy that experience. So the way mindfulness impacts is any activity, whether I'm writing, whether I'm reading, whether I'm eating, whether I'm working in office, is about enjoying the experience through focusing on the activity. You talked about attention. Let me tell you something. Attention is one of the 4 components, or if I may say, the 4 essential ingredients of mindfulness. First, I have to be attentive to the work that I'm doing, to the task that I'm doing, whether it is, chewing an apple, or whether it is writing a very important mail, or cracking a very important solution, or formulating a strategy, anything, I have to be first attentive. To be attentive, what is it that I require? To be attentive, I have to be extremely focused. That means my focus is not hijacked. I'm not distracted by anything else. For example, mobile phones. They are great distractors. Anything you do, and I have heard from many people that, oh, I went home and I wanted to do this, but I just got into WhatsApp, and one after the other. You will see people in trains, in flights, they are just stuck to their mobiles. And my invitation to them would be
Developing Bangladesh, your knowledge partner. We take care of trade and investment, education and skills, economic diplomacy and economic development. If you would like to keep you updated on these issues, please subscribe to Developing Bangladesh. Thank you very much for watching till the last.